Ladies and gents, welcome to the Candid Savage podcast, hosted by myself, Ashley Mitzier, where we're covering everything from health, fitness, lifestyle, and entrepreneurship related stuff. Let me start by saying thank you for downloading, listening, and leaving your input. So please leave a comment if you can. And I'm going to shut up now. We're going to get some shit done here. I have a really interesting, fun, and hilarious guest that maybe some of you have never heard of, and that's why she's here, because I like to find some diamonds in the rough. Her name is Stephanie Michael. She's from Wyoming, way the fuck down in the States, not anywhere near me, and I found her via Instagram. Now, Instagram is like the new celebrity, I don't even know, celebrity something. I tried to get clever and I fucked up, but that's cool. So I'm going to read her. I'm not even going to come up with an intro. I'm literally reading Stephanie's bio off of her Instagram because it's awesome. So this is how I'm introing Stephanie. Stephanie is a hot mess and doesn't need a filter. She lives life as a fat woman in America, and it's hard. And with the willpower, Xanax, and a trainer, she can do it. So ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome Stephanie Michael to the Candid Savage. What's up?
Hey, how you doing? I just spilled coffee all down my lip. So, yeah.
We've been
the hot messes. Yeah, right? Who hasn't? Thank God I'm not wearing a white t-shirt.
So, for the record, for people listening, I have no idea how this is going to go because we're two shit shows on one podcast. And
that's right.
We've already talked for like a half an hour before this, and this is a mess. But I'm excited. So the reason why I invited Stephanie to Candid Savage was because she's going through a real life weight loss journey. And I want everyone to follow Stephanie on Instagram so you can see what I'm talking about. The Twitter handle is Holy Crap I'm Fat. So you can follow her. That's all one word. Again, Holy Crap I'm Fat on Instagram. Now, the thing I like is that you're very real. You put everything on there.
Everything is on the table. From working out, farting, peeing my pants, it's all there. Oh, God, my mom's just calling me now. Okay, sorry, Mom. She doesn't need to know anything about this.
This is true. What made you decide to get healthy, quote unquote, and like go on a weight loss journey? I don't even know your backstory. So I guess give us a backstory of where you were and how you decided to make a change.
Well, you know, it's real interesting. I haven't always been, I haven't always been overweight. Let's just say my highest weight was 330 pounds. Wow. Yeah, let's just say I was nervous getting into an elevator with, you know, weight capacities and stuff like that. But I just, you know, it came to a point, I'm a woman of a certain age as well, 29. But, I was so uncomfortable. And when I say I'm peeing my pants, I literally, that was one of the issues I had. I couldn't literally cough, sneeze, laugh without peeing my pants. And I know that was fat on my bladder. But getting into cars, getting onto planes, getting, you know, just feeling like shit all the time. And I was just done with it. I'm like, I gotta do something. And, you know, my life has been diet. I would lose weight. I mean, I was on a diet, how many years ago? Probably back in 2007, I went on an all liquid diet and lost a lot of weight and feeling good, but I had no maintenance program. I mean, it was just short term. It wasn't anything that I trained myself. I just lost a shit ton of weight.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't work. Gained it all back.
A lot of people, everyone goes for the crash diets.
It does. It really does. And it, you know, and it's finally, you come to a point where enough of this. I got to figure out what the fuck is going on in my brain and stop eating. Or eating crap. And because that's another thing too. What I would eat was not healthy stuff. And so I finally decided I did some cognitive therapy to kind of figure out what's going in your brain, because a lot of my stuff is emotional eating. So I'm a spaz, so obviously I'm very emotional, which makes it harder for me to not want to eat. But then again, too, I decided that I was going to change my whole thoughts on food.
Good.
And that's when I decided I can't do this myself. So I did end up hiring a trainer. And this trainer lives 1,000 miles away from me. I found her through my sister. My sister told her about me, and she saw me immediately and said, "Oh my God, I gotta get my hands on this bitch. I just gotta do this." So when I went back home to see my sister set up a time for us to meet. Now, the funny thing is, you cannot get two different types of people in a room. I'm me. Remember, I shit my pants, pee my pants. And she is like, "Oh my God, you have French fries?" I mean, my God, everything, no food, just tight, muscular, serious as all hell. And I'm like, sweet Jesus, this is not going to be good. But we did end up having a connection. And on my Instagram page that day, I got her yelling at me on a treadmill. And there was probably not a lot of dramatic play on that. That was true because she wanted to see me jog.
Yeah.
And if you want to, it's on my Instagram. It's don't eat before you watch that video because, well, enough said about that. But so we kind of sat down with each other, and she's never ever worked with someone like me. She's never worked with an obese person. I've never really worked with a trainer. She did scare the shit out of me, which I think was a good thing because I'm crazy and I'll like yell right back at people. And so we kind of had to make this agreement that, okay, if I work with you, you're going to have to do it, and I'm going to have to shut the fuck up and do what she says. And I need
clients think like that,
right? Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm sure she has now upped her medication. I don't think she's ever been on some sort of
on Xanax.
She is now on Xanax. Or some sort of Celexa Zoloft. We don't know. But yeah, I know I've stressed her out. 'Cause I'm not the easiest client in the world to work with. Yeah, because I'm a little whiny and I'm fat and it hurts.
You do it.
But I do it.
But you do it.
But I do it. So that's kind of started off. So yeah, so she basically said, just get out and walk. And I was like, well, fuck that. Okay, I'll do it.
I see your morning walks on Instagram, and they're pretty comedic, especially when you trip.
That's another thing. Yeah. And oh my God, I fell on my fat ass so many times last winter. Just because, yes, I do run into walls. I do, run into doorways. And then the thing is, last year too, I slipped on ice so many times that I was like, oh, fuck, something's going to happen. I'm going to break something. But luckily for obese people, we bounce. If you fall in a certain way, we're like a rubber ball. So we just kind of bounce.
Fair. I don't bounce.
Right? You'll break some. Yeah, you'll break some shit. You're skinny. You're buffing.
Hey, skinny, skinny bitch.
No, you're muscular.
There we go.
Yeah, but but fat bounces. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. There you go. Told ya.
How has the weight loss journey gone now? Like you said, it's been a year?
No, I actually started in May.
Oh, so like super, I thought it was a year. Okay.
No, I wish I'd be a lot thinner, but no.
But how has it been since May? So this is, that's what, 6-7 months, something like that?
Yeah.
How has it been since May till now? Like what kind of changes have you seen by changing what you're eating and moving?
When you always start off, it's great and you're gung-ho and you're doing, following everything by the book. And I can't say that that's always been the case since May. Kind of like I told you before, I kind of had some snafus And I haven't been feeling very well. Did I mention I'm a woman of a certain age? So hormones are.
That's with everyone. So everyone goes into this weight loss journey and they feel so guilty because they hit these dips along the way, and they find it harder to jump back into it. But it's normal. Like it happens with me as an athlete or as a fitness professional. I take some time off and I jump back into it, and it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Right. And that's one of the things too that I've done is it hasn't been perfect, and I've had a lot of hiccups in the way, but the bottom line is, again, this week I texted my trainer. I said, holy shit. Okay, let's do this. Now I was scared shitless again, because I hadn't worked out for 3 weeks again, because I wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
But again, I worked out again on Thursday night, and I really literally thought I was going to die. But guess what? I didn't die. I didn't die. I did not die. So again, now I'm on the upswing again, and we're going into the holidays, which is really kind of fucked up because
tough.
Girl likes to eat. I know. Carbs taste so good. God, just give me a big French roll.
No, man, you up your fat. You up your fat, you will not crave the carbs.
I know. And a stick of butter. I'll be happy.
Eat the butter, man.
Eat the butter.
There you go.
But I'll be honest, I can cross my legs now. I am not peeing my pants. I'm not going to say I may not. I live in Wyoming and I travel a lot, so I'm not saying I don't stop on the side of the road to have to pee.
Yeah.
But at least, I'm not having to buy tons and tons of poise pads anymore. So, yeah. All those women that do that, they know it. They know what. You know what poise pads are. Yeah. I'm breathing better. I have more energy. And it's just worth it. It is really worth it. But the key for me that I'm doing now is I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to always keep going forward, because in my mind, what I decided that this is a journey. This is a new way of life for me. I still want to live, so I'm still going to mess up, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to completely give up.
Yeah. So. And what would you say? Like, I know a lot of people be like, oh, it's so hard because I'm not used to it. For you, is the hardest thing the mental game, or is the hardest thing the physical game?
Oh God, both. I was not built like you. I still would rather stick a fork in my eye than actually get up and exercise. I am never going to be one of those people that goes, oh my God, I got to go run a 5K. Oh, I just feel like shit if I don't.
I fucking hate cardio.
Right? Okay. I'm saying, yeah, it's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Oh my God. And my trainer the other day, she's like, well, just hold on. I have to go work out. I have to run 5 miles. I'm like, what do you mean you have to? And you want to. That doesn't, what? No.
Yeah, I'm not a cardio fiend. I love to lift things and punch things. That's my jam.
God, I probably need to punch things.
Get a punching bag.
You know what? That might be a good idea. Because I like
cardio.
Oh my God, that would help me a lot. But, again, too, I'm just this emotional, just ball of emotions. So, the mental game gets to me too. And, every night I have to struggle. Oh my God, I could really eat a cracker. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I go eat a cracker. But a lot more now, I'm like, you don't need a damn cracker.
You don't need a cracker.
You don't need a damn cracker. Just figure something else out to do. So a lot of times then I might make an Instagram video. So
that's what I watch.
Right? Yeah. You're seeing me when I want that goddamn cracker.
What would you tell people that are listening right now that are in your day one shoes, like contemplating or the pre-contemplation stage, that they want to lose weight? What are some tips or tips that you can give them? I think, again, there's no secret to losing weight. And no magic pill.
So the bottom line is, why do you want to do it? Do you just want to lose weight to go to a school reunion, or I'm going on a trip, so I just need to lose weight? Mm-hmm. Those are not long-term types of things.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And so then use it for what it is and just, you know, basically okay with that. But if you really truly do want to be healthful, it's a long-term goal. It's just long-term. It's going to be forever. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I have a lot. I'm not saying I'm skinny. I'm still obese. But you know what? My mind is in a better place than it was last year. And it's going to be better next year because again, you know, I may screw up and I may feel bad about it because we all do. You're like,
Yeah.
you know, what the hell was I thinking? The key again is just pick yourself up and do it.
So, and the other thing too, like people look at me and they're scared to train with me or they're scared to do coaching with me because they're like, well, look at you, you're an athlete and you're this, you're that. And I'm like, fuck off already. Just listen to what I have to say.
Right.
People think that the training is intimidating. And in actual reality, my training is not that crazy. Like I'm not hanging off shit. I'm just doing very basic movements. So I guess another thing people listening to is people think that getting healthy needs to be scary, that you need to only eat broccoli and chicken and that you have to work out 5 hours a day and, you know, do CrossFit shit. So, right? I'm saying right because I can see her face right now. You guys can't. But so like walk us through like your general kind of activity that you do.
Well, again, so let's just start with my job. I work an awful lot. I am a special ed director of 6 different preschools in 2 different counties. I travel a lot. I work sometimes on a typical day, 10 to 12 hours. I also do some consulting as a speech language pathologist for our home health program out here as well. So literally I had no time. And one of the things again too that I had to realize I have to, and I basically help take care of people. I improve people's communication skills. If I don't take care of myself, I can't take care of anybody else. So I had to decide, and I've seen some of the videos where I ended up getting up at 4:30 in the morning and going out and walk. You know, there were so many times that my husband left shit out on the front porch and it was so dark that I kept knocking shit over. And, it was and cold. And what my trainer said, and this helped me out too, was just go walk for 10 minutes. You start out slow. And that's what really helped me is that it wasn't going ahead and swinging from shit and, jogging right away or anything like that. It was simply putting on some shoes and walking down the street and then walking back. And I had to do that. She goes, just do it every day. And I did it every day, every day. And so and what next thing you know, I'm actually walking longer. And I want to walk longer. Now, again, there's days from my Instagram that, holy shit, I really don't want to work. I'm tired. I don't want to do it. Especially when it's cold. I live in Wyoming and our first fall of snow was September 15th of this year. It was crazy.
Oh shit.
But yeah. Oh God.
You beat me and I'm in Canada.
Oh God. I know. We're in the Rocky Mountains. Oh, see now my Midwestern accent's coming out. Oh God. It's just cold out there.
You need Minnesota.
Oh, well, I actually from the southeast, South Dakota over there, 5 miles from the border. So, okay, I could pull that out. Yeah, these poor people listening to this. I'm sorry. You did this on purpose. It's your fault. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My fault.
But that's the key. The key is, again, having that conversation with your trainer. She, and I believe you yourself too, can assess where a person is. And you basically go from where our skill set is. So she knew that it was going to be hard enough for me to walk 10 miles. And it did. I'm not going to say it didn't suck.
10 miles or 10 minutes?
10 minutes. Did I say 10 miles?
Sure. Yeah, I was like, holy fuck, I wouldn't
Oh, sweet. God, see?
Ladies and gentlemen, she's not done her coffee.
Wow. Well, thank you for clarifying that.
The trainer is making you walk 10 miles.
She's a bitch. Okay. No. Now, I'm not saying that she's not pushing me right now, which really pisses me off.
That's
But again, too, she, with working with me, and she is so good. And I think too, if you do get a trainer, make sure it's a good trainer that can read, your body movements, your muscle movements. I mean, when I start, being Shakes McGee, holding something, she goes, okay. When it's going over my head. I mean, I already act like I have a traumatic brain injury. I don't need a 15-pound weight to fall on my head again. So that's when she says, okay, let's grab the lower one. So, but that's the key too, is making sure that your trainer knows bodies, knows your limits, pushes you just a little bit above. So it makes you also too want to come back.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So she's never pushed me so far where I'm like, up yours.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I tell her up yours all the time, but
I've heard that through your Instagram as well. It's great.
It's true. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not saying she's not on a higher dose of medication now because of me. She was fine. She was fine.
Most trainers, I should just speak for myself because I don't know about these other trainers, but I actually highly enjoy having my clients tell me to fuck off. It's great because it means I'm doing my job.
And she loves it. She does. She does love it too.
I really do. But yeah, I think that's an important message for everyone to know, is that getting healthy doesn't have to be extreme.
No.
It can be super simple, easy steps, and it gets you to the goal. And the other big word that uses lifestyle, and it's a long-term thing.
It is.
It's not the fucking T-diet where you shit your pants off for 2 weeks to lose weight and then gain it all back again.
Yeah, because I'm saying, we all do that too. We have a certain thing we want to lose weight for. But for me, I'm done with that.
Good.
My sexy days are over. Let's just face it.
Come on.
What?
You said you're 39?
What was that?
You said you were like 39 or something? How old are you now? I don't know. 20?
I'm going to be, okay, sit down. Oh,
25.
Well, that's right. My 30th birthday is just right around the corner. Oh my God, I'm going to be 30. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, thanks to Botox, you can't tell now, can you?
I've never had Botox, and I am scared because I hate needles. I don't think I'll ever do it.
No, wait till your vanity takes over. No.
That's what filters are for.
That's true. That's true.
High angling.
Oh my God. I got it. Those filters out nowadays, oh my God, are fantastic.
I know, they're great. The Valencia filter.
Oh God. The best. Love it. Yeah, but look,
Snapchat.
Snapchat, I just work with my sister. I don't know how to work Snapchat.
Oh my God. You of all people, and everyone listening is probably like, this bitch needs Snapchat. The filters that you can use.
Oh, yeah, I could do that with my...
Download that shit and put it on your Instagram.
Okay, because I know what the filters you're talking about, but I don't know how to... Like I said, I have one follower on Snapchat, and it's my sister.
That's it?
That's it. That's all.
What is your Snapchat name?
Oh, God, I don't even know. I think it's Fanny Joe. Here, let's see. Let's look.
Well, for listeners, I'm going to get her on Snapchat, and I want you guys to follow her on Snapchat.
Oh, my God. I don't even know. Okay. Snapchat. What is my name? Oh, God. Hold on.
This is hilarious.
I think it's Fanny Joe. I don't even know. Like I said, I don't know. See, there's all this fancy stuff.
We'll find it, and then I'll put it in the bio.
Okay, because I don't. Oh, I have one other person, and her name is Nina, and she's my friend from Instagram.
This is amazing.
But she just sends me when she's smoking pot pictures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's accepted here in Canada, and it's almost legal, so she do.
Well, and it's legal in her state. It's just not legal in my state. So.
The game.
Yeah. Well, I live in Wyoming. Are you kidding me? It's the cowboy state. I have to pee on the side of the road because there's no bathrooms. I have conversation with cows when I have to pull over.
I think I'm going to actually upload the video of this podcast because people can't see me laughing every time you answer a question. Jesus. This is so good. So what would be what's your your goal for 1 year from now? Like, what do you have, like a goal or an outlook that you have?
Um, God, that's a really good question. You know, I did have an initial goal that I wanted to lose 100 pounds. One of the things though that started to get me when I was in this weight loss journey was the scale. The scale would dictate my feeling for how I was feeling. Was I feeling well? Was I feeling, and so I and I think I did something on Instagram too, where, the scale's a lying bitch, especially being an older woman, obese, retention of water, all this other stuff.
So my garbage.
Yeah. And that's basically what my trainer said. You're not,
I love her.
You're not. Yeah. Let's don't worry about the scale. So I think for me, I kind of to kind of reprioritize what I want to do is I want to still be, my goal is not weight based, but it's going to be me still exercising and doing what I'm doing. Because did I mention, did I mention I'd rather stick a fork in my eye than actually do exercise? So that's not ever going to change. I'm never going to be a person that loves to exercise, but I do want to be a person that does, because I know I have to do it. So I think within a year, I still want to be able to say that I'm making better food choices. So, and living in America, God bless it, but there's just processed foods everywhere. And
I don't know who the fuck is handling your food down there. Like when I go there, I see like Pringles and all these other foods that like the flavors are unreal. And then I get here because I'm like, how do you make that chip taste like that? Like the amount of chemicals and shit.
Yeah, well, it's not Jesus making a miracle, that's for sure. That's for sure.
It's the food industry. We're going to completely off topic, but I don't really care. So the food industry, in my opinion, is what's fucking everybody up. Everything's titled low fat or no sugar, but then people don't realize, well, the reason why it still tastes good is because there's other additives,
right,
and other sugar-like substances like aspartame and stuff from corn, right, in the food, and it still fucks you up and it attacks different systems within your body. And we can go on a tangent about the food industry and how shitty it is, but I'll come down to whole foods, eating for what your body responds to,
right,
moving a little bit.
And that's what I'm trying to do. And I, last year I went, I took a cooking class in Florence, Italy. Well, actually it was in Cinque Terre.
No big deal.
And it was so interesting to me that, when you think of Italian food, of course I was, on the Mediterranean, but they never cooked like we do when we add olive oil, onions, garlic in their sauces. And so that was one of my biggest things. I'm like, why aren't we doing that? And they said, well, the food that we have here is more flavorful.
Boom.
We don't process our foods. So they said, you in America need to add that because it adds the flavor.
Yeah.
That, and it's true. It's so true. Because that's what, go ahead.
Sorry. My sister has, I'm excited. My sister's got Crohn's, and so I'm half Portuguese. And when she goes to Portugal, her Crohn's doesn't exist, and she's eating like the bread in Portugal is fucking fantastic. And this is coming from someone who's ketogenic and high fat, low carb. I love the bread. And then there's the pastéis de nata, which is like a custard tart. And she was eating that for breakfast. Like she had no flare-ups, didn't even gain weight, felt fantastic. Comes back home to North America, and within like a couple of weeks, she's having some flare-ups. And she's like, what the fuck? But I told her, I'm like, Europe, they don't do what we do to our food.
They don't.
And I think that's what's destroying our people.
It is.
Canada.
And not only that, but it does create addiction. It really does. When I first started, I started on the cleanse, and don't get me wrong, the first 2 days were, oh my God, awful. Oh, yeah. But it was interesting after I did it a while, and then when I went off of it, it's not bullshit. You literally lose those cravings.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
For all that, And then like a stupid American, what do? Well, I pop processed foods in my mouth, and then the magic goes away. So
and I'm happy we're discussing this because some people just don't get it. And some people are stuck thinking that this is how they currently feel. This is how they always felt. So this is normal.
Right.
They don't know what it's like to feel healthy and feel way better. So they don't take action to make themselves feel better.
Right.
Which is so painful for me because I see some people and I just want to shake them.
Right. Right.
Yeah. What were you going to say?
Well, and one of the things in America down here too, healthy food costs more money.
Same here.
You know what I mean? And, to get something organic versus something that's full of pesticides, thank God, I can buy that stuff, but a lot of people can't. And I know that is that could be a huge problem too.
Yeah.
So
eating healthy is not cheap.
It's not, unfortunately. Yeah. It really isn't. But, that's a political issue that, that's important to me now. That never really used to be. So.
Yeah. A lot of people now are like growing stuff, making their own gardens, growing their own veggies. I know a few people now that go straight to farms to get their meats or produce and all that kind of stuff, make it a little bit healthier. I know in the States, you guys can use hormones in your meat, I believe. Canada,
yes.
We don't use hormones in Canada. We're not allowed.
That's because you're smart. Well, and God, and I would love to be able to create my own garden, but you know what? I kill plastic plants.
So, you're like me.
Yes. Oh.
I didn't do it. My mom's like, me and your dad are going away for the week. Can you water the plants? Sure. It doesn't happen.
Do you want them to die, Mom? Okay, I'll do it.
I felt so bad a couple of years ago. I don't even know where they went, but they had these two, I don't even know what kind of plants they are, but beside each of the garage or whatever, they weren't cheap, and I'm an idiot. And I didn't go over once to water those motherfuckers, and they died, and it felt really bad.
But did you really? Yeah. Don't let your mother hear this podcast, for Pete's sake.
She cut me off from the home cooked meals.
Yeah. Don't do that.
So, we're rolling with this. What would be a takeaway? So, a takeaway for people who are either contemplating getting healthy, currently making the steps to get healthy, and those who have a bigger weight loss journey than some others. What would be a takeaway that you would tell these people?
The biggest thing is don't give up. Don't give up. That's the biggest problem that I always had. Was I'd go so far, I'd have a couple slip ups, and then I said, basically, screw it, I'm done. It's just so much easier to eat a pie than it is to not eat a pie.
Easier to give up than push forward.
It is, because again, too, especially people of my size, we, it is an addiction. It's a coping mechanism. It makes us feel better, but it is only making us feel better for a certain amount of time. And then, the results of that addiction is so visible to not only obviously ourselves, but also, being fat in our society right now is one of, the last demographic that can be made fun of, in society. And like I said, I have been beautiful and thinner, and I've been fat and obese, and I like in our society, I liked it the other way better. Yeah. But again, for me, it's don't give up. It is worth it. You can do it. Don't be hard on yourself. Give yourself, forgive yourself for doing things. It is hard. Our brain is different. Just pick yourself up, because tomorrow's another day, and you can do it the next day. And that's one of the things too that, like I said, I am not perfect on this journey. I don't know why the hell you picked me to do this, because I am a hot mess. That's
exactly why I picked you, because
I do. I fuck up all the time. I do. It's just, but again, I'm not giving up. I just am not. I'm going to one day just not have to worry about it and just do it. But it's a journey. There's no doubt about it that it's called a journey, because it's hard. And that's the whole thing too. Realize it's hard. It is hard. It's not easy.
Nope.
And just suck it up, Buttercup. Just do it. Just do
So, yeah, I picked you because you see too much. Like I have my phone in my hand. I don't even know why people can't even see me. You look on Instagram and everything is perfect. It's the ultimate.
Oh God!
I talked about before. It's the ultimate ego. I'm perfect. I have these abs, and I eat chicken every day with spinach and asparagus. And look at me, look at me. But what you don't see, just give me the thing right now. So what
not
you. Don't see is the real. You don't see people having that fucking 3 days of debauchery. You don't see people not wanting to get up in the morning, or people saying "fuck you" to the treadmill. Everything looks perfect on Instagram. So that's why I wanted to bring you on, because you don't bring the perfect world to Instagram. It's the real world.
Yeah. No, I have my Facebook page for that. But
the other life.
The other life. No, because, and that was one of the things kind of when I created it. It was interesting to me, and how I actually got on Instagram was I was watching so many videos on YouTube of people that have lost over 100 pounds. Wow. And one of the things that people said over and over and over again is join the weight loss community on Instagram. It is so supportive, so loving, so understanding. And that's kind of how I started on Instagram. And I'll be real honest, I love my people that follow me, the people I follow. If I'm having a bad day, and it is so supportive, and I love them so much, because I'll be honest, that does help me get through some of the bad days too.
It's like a support system.
It is a really good support system. So, even though, some of the people, pictures are picture perfect, the bottom line too with a lot of these people, I just want to say they are so genuine and caring and supportive. And, I was off Instagram for a little while just because I wasn't feeling real well. And like I said, if I don't have anything to say on Instagram, I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to do it to do something, but just, the love that when I came back, or when I was not there, are you okay? Is everything okay? It was just fantastic.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome. Well, I think what you're doing is the shit.
Well, thanks, Ashley.
For your own health, but like everybody.
Yeah. Well, we're all in this shit show together, man. We're all on this planet together. I
just watch from a distance, and then I send you hate mail once in a while.
Oh, don't you? I.e. President Trump for me. I don't know.
What the Christ? There's a guy walking by my house with like 10 coffees. Why is he not stopping at my house?
Is he naked?
Ew. No, that'd be awkward.
Yeah, you think? Is he wearing pants?
For those of you that don't know, I do my podcast right out of my home office.
It's lovely.
It is lovely.
But I'm doing mine out of the bunker.
I just watched a truck drive by my street, salting the roads because it's supposed to freezing rain and we're supposed to get snow.
So you guys are proactive when that happens.
Yeah, we are. Us Canadians know how to handle this shit. Well, most of us anyway.
Oh, God.
But
I live in Wyoming. Oh,
I have to get a map to find out how far you are from me.
Ignorance is bliss. You don't need to know about Wyoming. Just pray. Just pray for us. Yeah.
Holler.
Namaste.
Namaste, bitches. So I want to thank you for coming on and sharing your story.
It's been super fun, Ashley.
We will have an episode 2 at some point.
Oh.
We're going to have an episode 2. Because the people are going to want to know, how is holy crap, I'm fat. And then I'll be like, we're going to do another podcast.
We'll do another podcast. See if she's still working out. Yeah.
We will. So I want everyone that's listening to write a review and leave a comment on the Candid Savage about this podcast. And also so we know when we should bring her back. So, I'm Ashley Metier. Say Matthew if you're not French, because it sounds like you sneezed. This is the Candid Savage. And over and out until the next one, people. She's giving thumbs up. She doesn't want to say bye.
Goodbye, everybody. It's been a blast. Mwah.
And good day.